Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the weekly Squardle. So I'm going to start with cross because the words cross each other. Ooh, there's two S's in the left word. My immediate thought is SSY, but let's not guess that right now. Let's guess the right word. Maybe I can come up with something that ends in Y though. So like RA, something Y, something along those lines. What can I do? You know, I can't think of something, but I did think of dream, and I kind of like that, so I'm going to guess dream. Oh, okay, there's a D in the right word. I wonder if the left word is sassy. Could be gassy, sassy, things like that. Let's look at this right word a little bit. R-A-N-D, grand, maybe? Okay, I was right about where those go, at least. Okay, so now it is not sassy. It's not any of those. So the S, it could be like S-H-A-S. Oh, it could be something like slash. Let's give that a try. Stash, then? Oh, no. Okay, well, I have two guesses here. Swash. Is that it? I hope so. Okay. Now I have one guess on this RAD. Darn it. I don't think I approached this right. I try to do hard modes. What RA what D? RAID maybe? RAUD? Like, is it a vowel? Braid maybe? I guess I'll just go with that. Darn, it was fraud. Okay, well. Yeah, I didn't stand a chance after I did slash stash. What a waste. I didn't realize how many there were. I didn't think about it enough. But yeah, that's what Dordle does. Dordle punishes you for going for stuff like this. It really does. That's why I try to avoid it. But I mean, I could have easily done a filler, and that would have been fine. But I did not. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's do Fibble. Each guess has exactly one lie in it. So starting with us with place here, and maybe the P should have been yellow or green, or maybe this E should have been gray or yellow. We don't know. One of these is lying about its color. I'm going to keep using E at the end. I'm going to do an AE word if I can. Something like, I don't know, shave. Why not? Or share. It gets the R. Let's do share. All right, all gray, right? So that means that we found at least one lie. There's going to be a lie in place and a lie in share. So there's two lies in total defined. At least one of them is involving these E's because they disagree, which means this A can't be lying. Because if this A was lying, then that means this A is also lying. And now we don't have a lie for the E's. So these A's are true. There is no A in the word. Otherwise, we don't have much more info. I'm going to keep using E at the end. That'll be the lie for share. And that means I need a new lie for place. So I'm going to use the L. We'll do something like this. I'm sure we can find something. Do we want to do like DL? No, not DL. GL. Glove. Let's try glove. All right, well, E has been every color here so far. So there's a lie here and a lie here, right? So the lie between these two means that there is no L in the word. There is nothing I can say about share versus glove that's useful. Certainly think there's just not an E, and that's the lie here and here. That would be unfortunate. Let's see if we can continue using E at the end. So that would mean doing an OE word, and I'd have to bring in the P or the C. Is there a P something OE word? We're kind of running out of ways to do this. Phone, oh, there's no H. Prone, there's no R. Yeah, without an H or an R there, what are we putting there? It's kind of like we're not. Okay, so what about, I don't think OCE works, but we'll take a look. It really doesn't look good to me. Okay, so I think there's just not an E in the word, which would mean this is the lie and this is the lie. So that means none of these letters are in. This is telling the truth. This could be telling the truth and there's an E somewhere else, but I don't know where I'd put it. So let's just do this for now. And then that means we just need to use this O, and we need to use an R, H, or S. So I'm going to say an RO word. Front. That works. All right, so we think the O is still correct here. The lie could still be the R here. And that would mean doing something like RO something N. Or even ORN would work. Thorn, but obviously not. There's no TH. It doesn't have to be this, but I like to use as much as I can from the previous words. Try to find contradictions. I'm not seeing what to do here. I'm thinking about double O as well. I mean, the answer could just be that we need a different letter from share instead of the R. Like the S maybe. Like we could even do an O double S word, like gloss, but not gloss. But that's just the first word that came to mind that ends in O double S. What about kiosk? That works. Kiosk has this lie in share, and the lie in front is the N. Wow. So there is a K in the word. There has to be, because these can't both be lying. We still think this O is correct. Okay, so if I think we have an S, so there's a contradiction here between these. That doesn't really help me. Wow, what do I do with this information? There's at least one K. I don't think there's going to be two Ks. I'm thinking, so one of the Ks is probably lying as gray, which means I need a K here or here. That's really interesting, like KO or OK. We're thinking that this second K is the lie, should have been gray. So that means all of this is true, which means that's the lie, which means that's true. And, you know, the problem is it can't be something like knock for a lot of reasons, but specifically I can't make both of these Ks green. That's kind of tough. Okay. So then I think probably this N is the lie here, and we just don't have these letters either. But like, what is this word? Okay, Y maybe? It's something like book. Wait, I need the S. You know what? I'm gonna guess books. It fits all the clues. I don't think it is books because I don't think we have plurals, but I'm gonna try it. All right. I think this I is lying, and so I think all of this is true. Sorry, I think the O is lying. So we're something along the lines of S something OK something. Wow. It's not double O. Smoke? We can't end in E though. Smoky. There we go. Wow, that was tough. Interesting lies there. Kiosk was the GOAT guess. It was so good. Forcing it to tell me there was a K in the word. That's awesome. Yeah, that's true. If you want to know for sure if there's a... Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I got really lucky that it decided to lie about the gray K, which forced us to know that there was a K in the word. Crazy. Smoky is a crazy word. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's play Betweenle. I'll start with lucky. It's like a nice lucky start here. Wow, okay. So what this is telling us, this orange dot is telling us that we are very close to the word lucky, just after lucky, alphabetically, 2.6%. So I think we need to at least move on to the M, because LU is really late in lucky. But let's do like a MO maybe, like movie. I imagine getting that in two. All right, well, I'm halfway between lucky and movie. So M is correct. Maybe ME or MI. I'm not sure how dense the M words are. So let's go to MI. That feels better to me. Like milky. Not quite far enough. It could still be MI. Or it could be a late ME. I can't think of a good, like, I mean, I don't think Mickey would be an answer, even if it was accepted. How about might? Might isn't far enough, is it? Maybe I'll try an ME. I might regret it, but I'm going to try a late ME word. Messy. Oh, okay, so it is ME. Okay, so I don't regret that at all. I thought of merch, but I don't think it would be that. It's like within 10 words of messy-ish. 0.01% is like a little bit under 1 word. Something like melty. Okay, that was too far. Way too far. So M-E like R or M-E-P. Or even like an earlier M-E-S. What do we do? Maybe I do try merch. Oh, how about Mary? Ooh, very close to Mary. Murky's with a U. Isn't it? Let's try it. Yeah, it's with a U. I could try merch. I'm like using so many guesses on this. I feel like I should be able to get it. M-E-R. M-E-R feels right. How about merge? Darn. Okay. Too far. We're halfway between merge and marry, so it's not merch. Merit? Got it. Nice. Merit. All right. Merit in 8. Not bad. That's not as common as the word usually is. I mean, merit's not an uncommon word, but like it's more common than house, right? Where like it's usually something along the lines of house or mouse, things like that. So merit is good. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's play the weekly Squardle. So let's get it off to a good start here. You know what? Let's do Sale today. That's fun. Okay. So these clues, what do they mean? Well, first of all, none of these were black, but if they were, it would mean that that letter's not in the entire puzzle at all. And it would show up on the keyboard as black as well. The white ones tell us that they aren't in the word we guessed. So like this T is not in this vertical word. This T is not in this horizontal word. But there is a T somewhere in the puzzle. So it's somewhere in this sort of middle area here is what that means. Now the yellow ones, you see it has arrows going left, right, if you can see that. The yellow ones mean that it's in this horizontal word, but not in the vertical word, but also not in this slot. And the reds are the opposite. They're in the vertical words, but not the horizontal words. If we get an orange one with arrows pointing each way, it means it's in both words, just not that slot. So, for example, we know there's an S somewhere in this word. We know there's an A in this vertical word, and it's not second because this white A would have not have been white. It would have been yellow if there was an A here. So I'm going to guess a word because we have to guess this. We have to guess them in order. It rotates through. So we're guessing this word right now. It's our only choice. And I'm going to try to put an A in the middle because I think that's where the A would go in this word. There's an E somewhere as well, but I don't think it would be A-E. So let's just get all new letters other than the A in the middle. I think that's a good way to go. How about crank? I don't know why. It just feels good. All right, so the A is not in the middle. Good to know. This word has an R, A, and N in it. And this word has a K, which is really lucky, actually. I didn't think there'd be a K. I felt like K was throwaway, but it was not. There's a C horizontally here and a C vertically here. Really makes me think this word starts with C. Here, there's an R somewhere. I like CR a lot, so I'm gonna when I do this open circle notation, I'm not actually filling in the digit. I'm just notating to myself that I think that letter might go there. I can do a filled circle if I think that, like this, right? If I think that I know for sure that that letter goes there, and I don't quite yet. A has been very narrowed down there. It's here or it's here. I don't know which, but I'm going to assume it's here rather than at the end. And then there's an N somewhere in this word. It's not next to the R, so maybe this ends in N. And from here, I'm not really sure what to do. I can't think of a good word. The N could be in the middle, though. So why don't we actually test that because we're guessing this right now, right? So if we guess N second, we can test it there. There's an L in both words. That's good to know. But I don't think that they're going to be here, right? Because at least not NL. So it could be in the middle. But let's guess a word that's like N here and then maybe L here. If I can come up with one. I could do null. That would be another K being guessed, though, and not in the right spot. It would tell me if we start with K on the left word. Maybe. I mean, what I'm thinking is if I start with K here, it could narrow down where this K goes. Double L is a bit... Well, double L is not bad because we know the word has an L in it. Am I convincing myself to do null? I think I am. Let's do it. All right, we placed the N. We placed an L. Now, we guessed 2 L's in this word. When we guessed null, we guessed 2 L's. If there were actually 2 L's in the word, the clue that came up saying, yes, there's an L, would have had 2 arrows pointing left and right, but it did not. So this word does not have 2 L's in it. That's one of the more esoteric things this game does. But it wants to, like, Wordle will tell you if you guess 2 of a letter, like if you guess 2 L's in Wordle, the Wordle will tell you, yes, there's 2 L's, or no, there's not 2 L's. And so that's how this game does that in the same way. I was right about the N being here. That's interesting. So something goes before that N. It's probably the, no, it can't be S. I was gonna say it's probably S, but it's not. Could be a vowel. All right, we're guessing this word now. So I want to guess A second for sure. Even though this word can't have the A, this one I think I want to test this A. There's an E in this word too, but there's not an E. Okay, so let's just guess this horizontal word then. I'm thinking A and then like E at the end to go after this L. And maybe we try an S. Maybe we try starting with S, A, because we need an S in this word, and then end in E. I thought of salve, but there's no L in that third spot. I'd like to guess something that could be the answer horizontally. Kind of hard to think of something though. I'm wondering if I should do LE here because there's an L vertically here. Well, but there's no L in this word. There's no L in this horizontal word. So the L probably goes here, to be honest. Or at the end, because there's an L here. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a word that ends in E here. Not with SA. Something, something E. Okay, back to the drawing board. What are we doing? If this actually is the R, that's a bit odd. Like R something N, and then we have an A down here somewhere. What do we do there? Like R-I-N, R-U-N, Runal or something? I like this L here a lot, actually. But then I don't know if runal is a word. It might be. Runic is a word. I'm gonna do an AE word here. I'm just gonna do dance. I don't think it's right, but I'm just gonna try it. Okay, so that was more right than I thought it would be. So this A was correct. We have the CE here. All right. Now we're guessing this word. I think I want to test this L second. The R could also be at the end, and that would move the L here. Then would have to be L-N-A-R. I don't like that because we can't start with L. So this clue. All right. What other information do we have? There's a K in this word. This C is interesting because I feel like we need, maybe the K goes here so that we can end in CK for this word. That makes a lot of sense. I think we might end in Y in that case, KY. That might make sense for LEY as well. I'm not sure. Something like plucky. Let's give that a try. Oops, plucky. It's not a word. Actually, I don't know what we would do here. I could guess spiky. No, there's no S on this isn't an S. Yeah, any like we want to do CKY. Okay, what if, yeah, the L can't go here and the L can't go here. This L is actually forced unless the L goes at the end of the word. LEL is weird though. I don't like LEL. I don't like CL. This says it's not an L. This says it's not an L. So I think we're forced to put an L here. Let's make that a solid. Now the K, not going to go here. We know it doesn't. That's an L. This can't be K, and that can't be it. So the K is also solid. Okay. Now this Y is speculation. Doesn't have to be Y. But what is doing LK like this? Ooh, if I could figure this out, that would help a lot. Spiky is like the only word I can think of. But obviously it's not spiky. That doesn't even have an L. Why am I even saying that? I'm just thinking about KY at the end without a C. This game does sometimes have often in the weekly, it has esoteric words that are a bit less common. It might have a plural. Maybe it's KS. I didn't think about that. I don't know if it would. I don't know what. I don't think that helps though. I like Y. I don't know. Do I? All right. Well, I can't think of this, so I gotta guess something. If this was a Y, what would this vertical word be? LEY. It's kind of tough, right? Something like Wiley. Is that how you spell it? No. Okay. I was willing to guess it. I'm thinking about LLEY, if that's a thing, but I don't see that. It can't be a D. There's no D in the whole puzzle. Maybe I'll guess something like rules. Can this top letter be R? I don't see why not. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm going to guess rules. No, I'm going to guess ruler. Okay, what did I learn? Not much. Yeah, that was a bad guess. Okay, there's a U in the puzzle somewhere. All right, so let's get rid of this Y. I don't know. We're guessing this first word now. This is our opportunity to find out what this letter is. I mean, it could be the C. But then this word would have to end in C, which is a bit strange. Maybe I should test my CR theory here. CR what, though? Like crimp? Just get new letters? Let's just try it. No M or P in the whole puzzle. The CR was correct. Okay, I'm not surprised. Now, is this runal? No, it can't be. There's no U here. So what is this? Oh, renal with an E, right? Meaning like kidney, renal. I feel like I'm close, but I need to start getting words right. I have two guesses left. So maybe I should. I'm gonna get renal right here, but I'm not gonna guess renal. I'm gonna guess something else that goes E something something L. Just to get as much info as I can here about the crossword, because I don't know anything about the crossword. I know it doesn't have an A or a U in it. That's basically it. E something something L. So what letters do I want to learn about that I can actually do here? I could do bevel. That second E isn't so nice, but I don't think I need. Well, I'd like to know about an I or an O for this word, if possible. I want to know what goes in this slot between the A, C, E. It's probably a consonant, though. Fecal? Sure, let's guess fecal. All right, so I finished renal. That's good. I get a bonus guess. We live one more round. We learned there's an F somewhere in the puzzle. There's a C somewhere. We knew that. We narrowed down where it can go. That A was already there. Okay. Oh, there's an F in this word. This is not fluke. Is fluky a word? There's no U though. Oh wow. There's an I in this word. And that it's not here. So this is forced to be the I. Sorry, like that. Because this white I that you can see there, it's not here. Right, it's not here. Right, there's no I in this word. And this is not here. So that's the I. There's an A somewhere. N-A-I-L might make sense. Have I narrowed down elsewhere that A can't be? Not that I'm seeing. This certainly isn't the A. A-A-C-E. This could easily be an A. What would be N-A-I-L though? No idea. I think this is a vowel. It's not A, E, I, O, so it would be a U. I like un, but then I think it would be until. So until is probably something I need to guess right now just to preserve my guesses. So let's just do that. Ooh, there was another U up there. That's good to know. Okay. If I just keep getting words right, we're fine. Now, what else do we know? We know there's an F somewhere. It's not here, so it's here or here. I like FL. I also like farce here to an extent. Because farce is a word. CRU. I still don't know what this word is. Crust. There's no T. Okay, is there anything that I learned that I need to employ here? This letter could be the A for sure. In fact, this letter is the A because I need... Ooh, flaky. Yes, I think it has to be flaky. See something... This is chuff. I think this might be chuff, and that way this could be farce. I'm speculating at this point, but... something... something TRA. It feels weird. What letter? I'm guessing this farce here. Can I guess something that's FR and just at least get something new? Something like forky. If it accepts forky, that's pretty good. It does. Okay, so I finished farce, and I confirmed this is a Y. That's good. Very confirmed this is a Y. It's not forced, but like really, it is. I think it is. Chaff, I think is correct. I'm gonna guess flaky at this point. There we go. Okay, I have to keep getting words right because I only have two guesses here left. All right, we're doing well. HE probably. I think that's really our only choice. And then there's an O somewhere, but not here. UOTRA doesn't make sense. So this is our O. Oli. Holy, maybe? And then crush. There's an S in this word. Yes, it's crush. These are speculations, but they're they're probably it. So I could guess crush here. Ooh, I should guess shush because that'll finish chuff and crush. Yep. Okay. So now I'm up to 3 guesses. Good. And now if I just finish this word, it's probably hello, ultra, and slick. Yeah, this is hello, and I just finished everything. Phew. All right, 4. That's a bit low. Last time I looked at my stats, apparently I was looking at the wrong stats. You have to click the stats, and then you have to go to weekly and bonus stats. So here's my weekly stats. You can see I usually get 6. I've gotten 6 18 times. 4, this is my 6th time getting 4, and you see I got 9 once. Cool. This should be the weekly stats, I think. All right, I've lost twice. Cool. So 4 is low. I didn't do too well on this, but this was tough for some reason. Let's look at the words. Crush, hello, until, farce, flaky, chuff, renal, ultra, slick, holy. I mean, the words weren't too bad today. I think there were a lot of the same letter a bunch of times, and they're not the most common letters. So yeah, cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's play word 500. Let's start with flake. All right, we have 2 yellows in flake. I'm going to assume for now it's the EA. So basically what I'm doing is I'm saying, let's assume that the E and the A were the two yellows. Everything else is red. That lets me do an EA here if I want to. I do. I'm going to do shear. 2 greens. I'm going to assume that I placed the EA correctly. And maybe this R should have been here. So something REA, like bread. 3 greens. I'm going to assume I got the REA right. We just assume that we got things right until we just can't find a word, and then we have to backtrack. Cream would work. All right, I'm again assuming I got the REA right, and I just need different letters there. I can color this right. Something like TREA, treat. All right. I mean, it's just reinforcing that one of these T's is right. Is it TREA or REAT? It could be great. There we go. All right, what a great solve. Just everything I assumed was right the entire time. And I was just using statistics there. Statistically, those letters would be there doing that thing, right? And I just happened to be right because, you know, it's part luck, but also you can choose the thing that's more likely to be lucky, right? If that makes any sense. Cool. Well, that was a very straightforward solve. How'd you do? Before I move on, I need a new cough drop. I really wish this cough would just go away. I'm sick of it. So sick of it. Let's do polygonal. We have a 6-letter word today, and we have 2 repeats. This letter repeats, and this letter repeats. If I did ing, that's everything. Yeah, that doesn't work. But what about something like er? This ought to be something, right? It's a little tough, but what about RE instead? I don't know if I like either of these. Something like like what would this be? I'm not seeing it. Maybe something like Drewer? Okay, well maybe not ER, maybe like ES instead. Just like a plural or SE even? This is tough because like what goes between this? Like resize without the Z? I like ISE, but I don't like the S here. But I have to if I do ISE. Disease. How do you spell it? I know that. All right, well, RE? IRE maybe? ARE? I don't like that either. What are we doing here? What if we just put an L here, because we like to have L's, second, and then this would clearly be a vowel of some kind, maybe an A. This is tough. There might just be like 1 or 2 words that match this pattern. I could consider, are there 2 consonants that can go next to each other in both directions? Not like that. SH and HS wouldn't be good. ST and TS, okay. Estats? You've heard of an estate? How about an estat? Okay, I like E here. Let's end in E. And then really anything. What works though? What about like a re word? Re, and then we just need like repipe or something, right? Like something that we can redo. Remime, rebibe, resize, repipe. I tried repipe already. Darn, I can't think what it would be. It doesn't have to be an I, obviously. Rebabe. I can't think of it. All right, I'm gonna have to do a filler, which is unfortunate. I'll start with cruise. Turn off expert. There's a C and an I, no E at the end. Okay, this is not CK right now. It's not CK, definitely not. This wasn't enough. I'm going to do botany. Kind of over this one, to be honest. This is tough. It's not AI, right? We got A's and I's. We got to put somewhere, and they don't go here. So at least one of them repeats. The A or the I repeats. Maybe A's here. We start with I. And then the C is somewhere. I don't have enough. What can I do here? I'm just trying to get this done. Trying to get some more consonants out of this. Icicle will tell me if the I repeats. It tells me if the C repeats. Perfect. This is CI. Who knew? A has to go there. Acidic. Wow, that's tough. Acidic. I would not in a million years have even thought to try CI in that order. Maybe like ick as an ending isn't that uncommon. It's okay. Is acidic the only answer? There's 8 ordinary words. Acidic, brewer. So when I was looking at ER, I could have thought of brewer. Petite. When I was looking at E at the end, I even had that T there. I didn't think of petite. Potato. That's fun. Prefer. Another RE. Prefer. Revive. When I was looking at RE, something IE, I didn't try the V. It could have been to revive. And uneven. I didn't think about the un prefix. Interesting. So there were opportunities to hexpert solve this, but literally like revive and petite were the only things that would even given positive info, which would be the I only. So I don't know that would have even helped. I think I was always turning off hexpert on this one unless I somehow think of acidic, which I don't think I do. Cool. Well, let's move on to the mini. This letter repeats. Okay. E maybe? Steve. Cream? Okay, well there's an E. Maybe it's ER, like pear. All right, the P was right. The E goes here. What's this letter? Petite. Oh my gosh, if it was petite. That is hilarious. Wait, how do you spell petite then? Is it with an E or not? That's funny. Imagine if both of them were petite. All right, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking. Cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's do symbol. I'll start with blaze. All right, the Z caught one again. We're going to try an ER word. Let's do... let's just do poker today. It's not ER. Okay, we got more yellows going on here. Purple. The purple heart is the yellow. So this letter is probably an A or an L. And then we've got to end with an OK or a PO or K ends the word. And then the middle letter is a PO or R. I like the R because it's common. Or it could be an OA. Are we OAP or OAK somehow? This is tough. Maybe it's L then. Maybe we're like OLK. That would work. We just need to fill in the beginning. I can't think what it would be though. OLP. OLK is the only thing that seems to work with the L there. I can only think of folk, which is 4 letters long. I didn't see it. What are we doing here? This is tough. R-A-P maybe? R-A-K? I don't think it's R-L. R-A-O? No. R... Or it could be P-A-K. Don't like that. Tupac. O-L-O-B? We don't have something to end with. It would be OBK or BP. RBO? Turbo. Oh, there's no R. Oh yeah, no, it is turbo. No, sorry, there could be an R. It's turbo. It's not turbo. Okay, I got the R right. This letter second is probably a T then. It has to be a T, actually. So TR, and then A, P? Strap? Wow. Okay. Why I didn't think of strap. Turbo was such a good guess. I'm pretty sure it could have been. Pretty sure it could have been. It helped, though. Cool. Strap and 4. How'd you do? Let's play Fusele. All right, this is an alphabetical start. I like to do sus because if you look at the keyboard, the S is just in a really nice spot alphabetically. Tell us about PQR, TUV. The RST, especially that clump, is just really common. And so that ruled out all of that. Okay, so still good. Would have been nice to get a hit. But here, this twist, we're just not going to get info about these two cells. So whatever we put in there, we just won't learn about. Let's do block. Why not? All right, we learned there's an L. Here, we're not allowed to guess any vowels. So we have to pick a word like levitates and remove all the vowels from it and guess LVTTS instead, right? That's the example. So I'd like something that uses L. My usual go-to is sternal, but that's way gone. Like, we can't do sternal. So sometimes the thing to do is just like fill stuff and hope for the best, like maybe an LED word, and then we just do like N PG or something, or NPM, or yeah, I mean, we just kind of hope, but maybe I can think of an LED word. I don't know. We could just end an L entirely. Maybe I end in double L. I'm just doing an LLY word. I want to find where this L goes. Trying to use all new letters here otherwise. Maybe WHN or something. WHM, WH. Oops. No. Does anything work here? D, F, G, H, J, C, N, F. All right, I gotta actually think of a word then. This is tough. I could be at this all day. I don't like that TR at all because we know there's no T's or R's in any of these letters. Dimpled, sure. I don't like that double D, but maybe. Yeah, it's fine. I need to guess something. Okay, I found where at least there's an L here. I'm thinking there might be another L, but I'm not sure. M is interesting. Do we start with M? This twist, we're going to get a lie in our guess, which is unfortunate. Maybe we're LLY. So let's guess like Molly. All right. Well, there is a lie here. I don't think it's the Y. I think it has to be the M because I don't think the M can go here. I guess dimly or something, but we know there's no D. So Unfortunately, in this twist, I have to use this SIC in place. So I don't want to guess an L here. We already know it's going to be yellow. I haven't actually tried the E. Not spice, slice. This might just be a throwaway guess, to be honest. I'm just going to do slice. It's throwaway. There is an E in the word. Okay, so I think we're M, E, something LY. It can't be medley. This twist, we're only going to get greens. Okay, the yellows, it won't tell us if they're yellow. Well, if it's not medley, I don't think it's that. Shoot. I really think this M is the Y. I think we have to start with MLY, and then we have an E somewhere. Is it mealy like that? Okay, it's mealy. Phew, that was tough. I just couldn't think of a word to guess here that was useful. I came up with dimpled eventually, but not great. At least it got me the M. Yeah, each twist just got in my way the entire time. Just every single twist was like, oh no, not that. Okay, forcing me to guess slice here against my will when I only had 3 guesses left, and then following that up with not getting yellows. Yikes. Nasty one today. Well, how'd you do? And that's it for the games for today. So if you enjoyed this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.